with just a lump of clay, like this. And that clay is free of debris, but it's just dirt. I mean, it's not like sometimes people think that there's something artificial added to it, but it's absolutely natural. And we put that hunk of clay on this wheel, and using water in our hands, we try to hold that clay in place so that all of the molecules inside that clay get lined up and are ready to work under your hands. That's called centering. And that's a really tricky part. It's not something you can do visually, it's something you feel as a potter. You can feel when the clay goes into center. It takes some time to learn that. Once you get the clay in the center, then you can work with it and it'll always stay symmetrical because it's centered. So if I open it up, the walls will be the same, they'll be even. If I lift it up, the walls will be even. And then I decide what kind of form I want to make and decide whether to lift it high, open it wide, belly it out, neck it in. From then on, it's basically shaping and making your form match what you have in your mind.
Pottery primarily is functional. So by that I mean you can do something with it, as opposed to a picture on a wall or a piece of sculpture or something that it's just art for its own sake. It's beautiful and you can look at it and enjoy it, but pottery, when it's functional, you can also use it.
Most of the work is with water and your hands and different places on your body where you can anchor your hands so that you don't slip. But really, you could make pottery without fancy tools or go out and buy a bunch of things. You need the wheel, your hands, water, a sponge, and if you're lucky, you can get a few extra tools that will help you along the way. Like we have some. This is called a rib, and that helps to clean off your pot, and also helps to make a little curve in your pot. This is called a wooden scraper, where you can make a little cleaner edge at the bottom. But all of these tools are only good if you have in your mind what you're doing, and if you're able to use your hands correctly.
It's just really satisfying, really grounding. I've done it all my life. My mother was a sculptor in clay and stone. And so it's just something I love. And this is a great place to come and do it because they give you a lot of individualized attention. And it's
relaxing, and people will comment that it's so different from being on a computer screen all day or whatever most people do with their job. It's fun getting your hands in clay and being messy.